Today we're talking about the 2022 University of Idaho murders that happened on November 13th, 2022. They were committed by Brian Koberger, and the victims were Madison Maddie Mogan, age 21, Kaylee Gonsalves, age 21, Xana Kernodle, age 20, and Ethan Chapin, age 20. Xana and Ethan were dating at the time. And we're going to go now to Moscow, Idaho, where the crimes took place. I have it all mapped out over here. So if we start early in the night, Kaylee and... So they lived over here. And who lived over here? Well, it was Maddie Mogan, Kaylee Gonsalves, who actually was planning on moving out. I think this was just like last night or something at the house. Then we had Dylan Mortensen, Bethany Funk, and Xana Kernodle. So they lived at the property. Ethan Chapin, who was the boyfriend of Xana Kernodle, he did not live at the property. Rather, he was just visiting, and he was a frequent visitor at the house. So that night, Kaylee and Maddie went to this place over here. This is the Corner Club. It's a bar in Moscow. This is the Corner Club right over here. So they went here that night, the night of November 12th, that would be. It was a Saturday night. And then they went to the grub truck over here. This is where the truck was, the food truck, where they ordered some food, and it's shown on the video. You've probably seen it if you're watching the video, but you've seen the food truck video of them ordering their food, and then they left at around 2 a.m. Back to their residence, which was, again, at 1122 King Road, right here. So there's the Corner Club, there's the grub truck, and there is the King Road residence. Maddie and Xana both worked at the Mad Greek restaurant. And this is the restaurant right here, where I believe that Brian Koberger encountered Maddie, and he basically, I don't know, he saw her or something. He was at the restaurant, I think, and that's how he picked out Maddie to be his victim, basically. And then, if we go back to the night, so Xana and Ethan, they went to the Sigma Chi sorority house, right here, or Sigma Chi, or whatever, I don't know how to pronounce it, but this is the sorority house over here. They went over here and they were partying until around 2 a.m. at this place, when they had all returned back home to the King Road residence. I can't go there in the street view, it's blocked off, as you can see, but I'm going to put a picture of the residence right now. You've probably seen it before. But we're going to get into some other details now. I also put the sororities that Kaylee, Maddie, and Xana were in, but that doesn't really help the story at all. But I want to go to Brian Koberger's apartment over here. This is where Brian Koberger lived at the time of the murders. You can't get close to it, but it's an apartment complex near the University of Washington, where he was studying. It's kind of similar to these buildings. And so he lived here in Pullman, Washington. And on that night, he drove from his apartment, presumably, into... He apparently took this road, I think. And then somehow he ended up towards the King Road residence. And there's actually some reports that he took gas somewhere around here. Towards the gas station somewhere around here. I couldn't find it exactly, but... so then he brutally killed those 4 college students. And afterwards, he drove over here. He went somewhere around here, and then he crossed state lines relatively quickly. By the time Bethany and Dylan were together in Bethany's room, Koberger was already in Washington State by that point, somewhere around here, because that's only like a 6-minute drive. So then he probably just drove back to his apartment, which is it's not a long drive. It's, I think it's about 45 minutes, something like that. But yeah, So I think that's my theory on the case. I think that Koberger saw Maddie at the Mad Greek restaurant where she was working, and he picked her out as a victim. I don't know why exactly. Maybe, he rejected her, or she rejected him, sorry, or something, and he decided to kill her. But I do believe that Maddie was the victim, and he went there with the only intention, of killing her. Then Kaylee was in her room, so he unfortunately killed her too, and then Xana ran up the stairs, he saw her, and he had to kill. So basically, his motive was killing Maddie, but he ended up killing 4 people that night. Really, really just unfortunate circumstances for all parties. It's a horrible crime by the psychopath, of course. So now we're gonna go to, this is Koberger's parents' house in Pennsylvania. Let me go into Street View. Oh, I can't? I didn't even know that, but alright, they live right here in Pennsylvania. I thought I'd been there before, but wow, this is 2009? That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. 2009. I think they do the same as well when you go to the King Road. But yeah, they lived right here in Pennsylvania. But we go back over here. Let's go to the house. The house is like right here. And it was of course torn down in 2023, so that's that's good, I guess. But yeah, this is 2007. That's crazy. Anyways, so I would like to thank you all for watching. Just a horrible crime that happened now almost 3 years ago, which is crazy. I remember this when this was like fresh, and everybody was talking about it. It's crazy, man. Just a really unfortunate story. 4 lives, young people's lives were lost that night, and just all because of some sicko Brian Koberger, man. I can't even say his name anymore. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.